Alright, so hopefully you won't have any sound issues. I noticed the last few times, sometimes I had some sound issues. I don't know what that's about. Um, so all I can do until I check this out later is hope that I don't have any. I want to go check and look at, okay, I want to go look in the mods and see. There was some, last night I was kind of, I was doing some minor things, rearranging some things, just looking at some stuff, and I noticed that a couple of big mods I have for the overhaul were basically they were gone, and then I was looking for the modder that ported them over to the Xbox. They didn't say they created them, and look, all their mods were gone. Now I did not check because I've been working and I didn't have a chance to check on the computer to see if there was anything on Bethesda's side about this. But oh come on, I didn't understand what that was. Anyway, and I didn't see anything, so I don't know what went on there. I don't know if I know one mod disappeared off of Bethesda here one time, and I went. I don't know what that's supposed to be. It's under audio and buildings, blah. It's under everything. Well, anyway. And I contacted the modder out on some other site, and I just asked them, if they were going to bring that back or if there was a way to get that back for the Xbox. And they were like, no, they pulled all their stuff off Bethesda and they weren't going to bring any of it back. So it could be that this is another one of those things where, for whatever reason, the modder has chosen to remove what they had out here. And, if they do, they do. That's their choice, right? I mean, that's the only bad thing about using the mods, I guess. You get used to them, you like having them, and then when they disappear, it's like, oh, it's gone. So maybe they'll bring it back. Maybe it's not gone forever. I really don't know. But I was just gonna check again and see. I can show you the ones that are missing. Give me a second to scroll on down here. Alright, so it looks like they're still missing. Yep, I don't see any of them. I'll show you the main two. That person had a lot of mods, and most of them looked pretty nice. Some of them were really high res and not my thing. So, but let me see if I can show you the two I'm referring to. Yep, I'll get there eventually. I have a lot of mods, probably more than I should, but it's these two here. It's the NPC overhaul, and then the add-on or extension to cover the immersive winches women that are added to the game. So that those two add-ons or two mods have been taken down. If anything happened and I had to replace them, I guess my only option would be... Let me find that again. We saw it just a minute ago. My only option would be Skyrim, which is kind of an odd name. It actually has a guy's face on it, but I think it does a very similar thing. I'm going to keep that one, though, as long as I can. I really don't want to lose it, because I like that. But another option would be to do Beauty of Skyrim, and then they also have an add-on that takes care of the immersive winches. However, their version of this is a lot bigger. Well, is it hugely bigger or is it just somewhat bigger? This is 965, and I don't know. Oh, and here's the other one. And 530. So it's basically a gig and a half, right? I mean, it's pretty big. And my two things here that the other modder, they basically said they ported it. Though, of course, I think they had to do some little tweaks, and now I've gone too far. And yeah, you'll see this is a little smaller. It's more like 1.3. You know, instead of 1.5, it's more like 1.3. It just say, you know. That's not exact. That's just rough. But yeah, okay. So that's what I was looking for. I was looking to see. I was hoping that would come back, but it doesn't appear it did. I was adding the graphics pack and the landscapes in. Also wanted to add, the guys in the game were always looking so dirty and bad. I thought I would try to add in something for them, so that they would look a little better. So I added them to this, because you always have something for the girls. And then I did some flowers. I like having my map, and I did the insects. I'm just doing this for fun, just some stuff I added in for fun. Other than that, a lot of things are the same. I did add in recently a few little patrol mods from, let's see, the guy who, well, I say it's a guy. I assume that it's probably a guy, but it doesn't really matter, right? The modder goes by the name of Imperial Agent. I think it's Imperial Agent 1992 or something like that, so that may refer to their age or something. I don't know. Doesn't really matter again. So I got some of these patrols. These two give me trouble, so I have them deactivated. I may experiment with them later, or I may just drop them. I found that this one was pretty fun when a bunch of Dremora attacked Riverwood, and I haven't experienced anything with this one or these yet. Well, actually, I did have some rogue mages attack Whiterun. That was fun too, but that was on a different character, and I don't think I even saved that, and I definitely didn't stream it. It was something that occurred while I was trying to do other things. So anyway, I've also added this little enhanced Atronax. I just want to see what they're like. I do have a mage, or I was trying to do a mage, and, you know, give her the permanent Atronac. What do they call it? Do they call that potent? All taps have higher permanent, regular, permanent, potent, well, whatever. Anyway, mine's a permanent. So I was trying to do her Atronac a little nicer, you know, trying to see if this would make a difference. I don't know that it will, but she can have a permanent Atronac. Let's see, anything special here? I did find this spell here, Torchlight spell. It's a little mod somebody added. Basically, it doesn't take mana. You can cast a candlelight spell that's twice as good and lasts for 30 minutes. Really, realistically, the light spell in Skyrim has always been woefully bad. I would sooner pick up a torch than use the light spell. And actually, there have been times when using the torch actually was pretty good. So I'm not totally putting it down. It was pretty good. In this case, though, this does give you another option, and I thought maybe for my mage or somebody like that, pardon me, this spell would be a good option. What else? Have I added anything else new? No. Let's see. Well, I did add this little mod to always get my arrows back. That's because I like to be able to get my arrows back as much as I can. Let's see. There's a friendly fire mod somewhere. Did I put that in here? I meant to. Well, I'm not seeing it. Hold on a minute. I thought I did a friendly fire mod that would keep them from being so mad at us. Well, now, This is just for the amazing follower tweaks. This is for your followers so that your followers don't get mad at each other for friendly fire. Because your followers can get mad at each other and fight each other, which is stupid. But anyway, so that takes care of that. But there's also another one I thought I had somewhere. Maybe I put it down in the patches. It's a really small one. These are the armor sets that I'm going with right now. I got rid of a lot of the other big armor mods, which the big replacers that do all the craziness. I decided to just let all that go. My people are still going to use some of these. Of course, I kept those and those. I kept the merchants and Genesis, and these patrols are actually kind of being fun. So I'm holding on to them right now. Let's see. Is there anything really new here other than the graphics pack stuff? This is I think the guy's name is I think the modder calls themselves Skeletor. Let me scroll down to the bottom here. I think it's Skeletor 17 or something like that. Oh, this one's longer than I remembered. Anyway, we'll be patient if we can be. Oh, Skeletor 2017. Nonetheless, I'm sure they weren't born in 2017, so I don't know what that has to do with anything. But, so just these and vivid landscapes, just these, it does make some parts of the game look a little nicer, and it's just for fun. And honestly, if I ever need to blow that away and add something else to the game, it's easy to do. It's just makes the game look a little better, just like this. Just makes all the guys don't look dirty and grungy. I already had the girls cleaned up with these, so they don't look dirty and grungy. And then I had the better map, and we got some little flowers that look nice, and we got the little insects. Let's see. This is the little let's see. Anything new here other than the flowers and the insects? Really? It's too bad you can't see the picture of those right now. I don't know what causes that to happen. Once I get a certain number of mods, and I'm almost always over 100, but once you get over like 120 or 125, that little weird image thing starts happening. I don't know what it's about though. Let's see. This is kind of new, but I may have mentioned it before. The drop all the quest items. You can drop them or sell them or stash them. The only problem with that is if you don't have something like Cheat Room and you accidentally get rid of a quest item, you will not be able to get it back. Now, if you have Cheat Room, though, Cheat Room will have, as long as it's not a DLC, no, that's not correct. As long as it's not a mod quest and a mod quest item, if it's part of the vanilla game or part of the DLCs, then you can get that back by going to the cheat room and getting it out of a chest. You do kind of have to know what you're looking for, though. But it's findable anyway. Let's see. Oh, here we are. Here's the little not angry with friendly fire. And if you could see the little picture better, you would see that dude. He's always with Mjall in Riften, and the guards are coming to get you. Because, I don't know how many times I've killed a dragon, and because I hit a guard one time with a sword during the fight, and I couldn't even see him, they want to arrest me the minute the dragon's dead. And I'm like, really? And that was one of those things that they never quite worked out in Skyrim. I don't know why. Anyway, so, that's it. If I ever need to replace my NPC overhaul, if something happens and I lose, like I had to reset my Xbox a couple of weeks ago, and I really lost all my mods and I had to get them back. And of course, I didn't get them all back because, like I said, sometimes some of them are gone. The modder takes them down and they just don't come back. Then I guess I would try to use this beauty of Skyrim. I guess that's what I would do. Because having the NPC overhaul is really nice. It really makes all your characters look better. This, Wait, is this QA add-on or is this the actual house? Just a second. Oh, this is an add-on. I was gonna say, if you get this actual house, this house is actually pretty cool. I downloaded it one time and tried it out. The AYANE house. It's very nice. I don't even care if you get the QA add-on. The QA add-on, I'm sure, is nice. It's kind of probably similar to Cheat Room in ways, but I would say that house is pretty cool. It's pretty good. Let me see if I can find that here. I'm sure I can. And then I'm gonna go play. I think I'm gonna play Sif. I have really liked her bashing people with the hammer. That has just really been fun. Yeah, here you go. Just player home. I downloaded it one time and tried it, and it's not very big. See, it's pretty small, and it's nice. I'm trying to think if there's any reason. I think the only reason I didn't keep it was that I don't really need a lot of houses. I was using the Staff of Shalador for a long time. And then I realized, really, I could just use the cheat room in the same way. And then I decided on this little mod that I have. Let's see if it's here on my favorites. I think it is. Oh, don't do that. It's called Your Home. And it's the reason I like Your Home is that it has a lot of places for... it has a lot of mannequins, for one. I may get rid of the female mannequins. I don't know. I'm kind of waffling on that. I'm just getting kind of tired of it. But anyway, there we go. Your Home. It has a lot of. It has all the crafting stations, of course. It has all the shrines. See, it has around. It has a bunch of mannequins and a bunch of display cases and bookcases and wall cases. It even has a nocturnal shrine tucked down, like, if you want to think of it as like down in the basement, kind of hidden. So it's a very cool, and it's right across from Riverwood, where you're going to be at some point anyway. And then once you have it on your map, you can fast travel. And the merchant in there is nice. That's kind of a good touch, because occasionally when you're making stuff, you make something you end up not needing or whatever, and you can just dump it right there. You can sell it to that merchant. Occasionally that merchant disappears or isn't there. I have no idea why, and I don't know where she goes, but that happens too. Most of the times she's there, and most of the times I can sell to her. Well, no, if she's there, I can sell to her. I've never run into a time I couldn't, but I just mean sometimes she's just not there, and I don't know where she goes. I don't know that there's a room or anything for her, so just saying that sometimes she's not there. I don't know. But yeah, you have a bunch of safes. You have a bunch of storage in that place too. It's really... And I just decide for convenience where it's located and everything, that's the house I would go with. Alright, so I was really having fun, and I'm in, of all places, I'm in the Forgotten Rivertomb, which I really didn't intend to stay in. But I was trying to be helpful, and I did... some streams just showing where to find some things and where to, how to open some doors and things in like the Draugr corner. And since I'm there and I've got this door ready to be opened, I think Sif should just go ahead and go in. I didn't check my difficulty level. I need to check because I think I may have turned it down when I was doing something else, and I didn't want to die because I was goofing off. Is expert right? Yeah, okay, expert is right. Okay, so expert's right. That's where I'm supposed to be. I may increase it. Right now, expert's where I'm supposed to be. So this is Sif, and basically just the idea was to be like Thor's girlfriend, right? If you remember the mythology, and if you don't, that's okay. Let's check and make sure that hammer's charged. I hate it when Mjolnir is out of energy and I go in and it doesn't work so well. I do have the bow in case I need it. She doesn't use that very often, I'll tell you. I much prefer to just smash things with the hammer. That's just so much more satisfying. I should have made this a guy. I should have just made Thor, right? I mean, it's just been that satisfying. But I tried using the hammer on Crom. I don't know if any of you remember that from any of the old videos and streams from a month or two ago. I just didn't like it on him. It just didn't work for me for some reason. But now, on her, this has been a grand old time. It's been great. So, I'm just gonna... Let's go in the Grand Chamber. I don't remember what's in here. I don't remember if it's Draugr, a combination of stuff. It's probably a bunch of Draugr, don't you think? I mean, usually that... Oh, wait, those are gargoyles. I don't remember this very well. I have been here, though. I was here on Crom. Oh, hi guys. Gargoyle City it is. There you go. It's really fun, especially when like Sif knocks somebody's head off. Because it acts like their head's been chopped off with a sword, but their head just goes flying. Oh, you get the thing. I assume all gargoyles are bees. I cannot tell the difference anyway. It doesn't matter. You could call them in. I also have a lot of loot laying around in different places that I'm sure Sif could pick up, but she has money. It's really not a problem. Okay, we're supposed to take somebody some ore. Okay, so this is open. Let me look around. Did I miss anything? It's a little foggy in here, isn't it? I wonder if I could jump up in that hole. I do have super jump. Oh, wrong button. Sorry, been playing a different game. Hit the wrong button. Oh, not quite. Okay. Not quite high enough to get in there, I don't think. Okay, so let's look. Is there a switch for this other door?
You keep your distance with that magic.
Oh. Oh. Was she supposed to attack me?
Careful with that fire.
You know, I think she's supposed to be some master vampire and was supposed to attack me. But due to one of the mods I have, a lot of vampires are actually friendly to me. So I don't know what that will mean, if there's anything back here. Oh, maybe I'm going to... Okay, vampire, ash, Draugr. Maybe these are special little, kind of like, what do you call it, arenas or tests? Yeah, here's going to be the ash people. They're always slow to come up. You guys are so slow. Wow, that was a clear miss. My aim needs to be a lot better. Where's he going? Dude, this is a room. You can't really hide that well. There. That'll smash you, boys. Smash you for your impertinence or whatever. Let's see. Oh, there's the others. Come on. Oh, on fire. See, they can actually... Yeah, oh, there we are. She does actually take some damage, but I've been tempted to turn up my difficulty. She's not taking a lot of... Oh, hey, dude. A lot of damage. And she really does whack people with that hammer really good, which is fun. It's fun and satisfying, but... my health comes back really quick on her. And I think that's due to some of the rings I took out of the cheat room and enchanted, and she's wearing, and I can show you that. Yeah, I mentioned the cheat room a lot because, I mean, that's what it's for, is to do some fun stuff. goof around. Alright, so that's the way forward, right? I don't think I got turned around. I think this is the correct. So let's just do a quick save here in case I'm wrong. Oh, that's to close the door. We don't want to close the door. Let's keep moving. I guess these potions are supposed to help you if you needed them. So, let me show you real fast. I have a lot of extra rings here, which these all represent slots within the game that you don't normally use. Special items sometimes use them, but I enchanted all these and added them to my character because I kept making the game harder, so I thought, well, okay, I'll make them a little tougher. It's hard to find that balance, especially for her. She seems to be tougher for some reason, and I don't know if it has anything to do with being a Nord or the Mjolnir mod, Thor's hammer mod. I don't know, but she just seems to be tougher than even Crom, who's a higher level. Let's see, did I do a quick save? We're gonna do one. Let's see, we want to level up. Mainly, let's see, 830. Okay, let's give her some stamina. She has done a little magic. That's really not her strong. I also give myself some extra perk points. I've been doing that for a long time. Isn't she wearing... Let's see, she's got light armor. I mean, she's one-handed and she's got light armor. Yes, that's it. Okay. Alright, so we've got that. I'm just going to go ahead and take that, even though she's not dual wielding. And she won't be. It's just not something I'm going to do with her. I'm going to stick with the hammer and the shield. She hasn't used the bow much, but she carries it in case. Let's see. Okay, so the light armor. Do something there. Windwalker. Alright. My only problem is going to be matching set. Because match sets, that would imply that she has to wear a whole matching set, and I don't have a lot of match sets in the mods. But I'll cross that bridge when I get there. Oh yeah. I only use this one follower. She is a healer and a DPS, and that really seems to work well for me. Hey, druggers, where are you? I'm waiting for you. Oh, here we go. Oh, she's a archer. Sometimes I hit my girl by accident. It's kind of sad. I have beat her nearly to death, though. I seem to be somewhat resistant to the shouting. If that was Crom, he would have been knocked 20 feet away. And if you're knocked down, it's harder to keep fighting. So I don't know how it works that she's not knocked around as much. That was scary. Oh! Dragon priest thingy. I'm using my fire breath, which, that is like my favorite shout, I think. I mean, if you're gonna be a dragon, right? Oh, sorry girl. I get her back. Ouch. Hey! Oh! He's hard to capture. There we go. You can just catch up to him. Oh, he doesn't have anything. I'm gonna get out of that dust. I don't know why that cloud is there. Alright. So... Nobody needed anything else in here, so I'm just moving on with Sif. She has not done all of the Forgotten Rivertomb, and I don't know that I will ever do it all with her. It's such a big place and it takes so long. But I thought we would do this little part for fun, and then move on. She has quests to do and stuff, I'm sure. Oh, well now the little fog cloud is gone. Let's charge up that weapon. It takes a lot of soul power. I'm just going to try to scroll down and use up the little ones first. I have so many. Oh, and if you're wondering, the reason I carry so many Mjolnirs, so many hammers, is that some of the dragons I've run into, they disarm me, and I have lost weapons to those dragons. Oh wait, that was the wrong button. Okay, there we go. One of my characters got disarmed by a dragon, and they lost their, was it the sword and the bow, or just the sword? Anyway, I never could find it, and it's laying somewhere out in the grass outside of Whiterun, but I couldn't find it. So, and in a fight, if you do lose a really good weapon, then I basically was like picking stuff up off the ground, or grabbing up a dead guard sword, and you know, it was a really ridiculous fight. So I decided instead of that, I would just keep all these extras. And this is the only one that is normal, which is, that is to say, it was made enchanted, and it probably has the big AoE enchantment on it. I don't use that one normally, but in a desperate fight, I would use it. And those dragons are pretty rough. So, okay, I guess we just take all our loot here, which nothing wrong with ebony ingots and stuff. Come on, one more. There we go. Okay, let's get the ore. Alright, I didn't know the Skyrim down there, but I guess Skyrim's cool. That's part of the DLC. Okay, I think we're done here with the Grand Chamber. You know, sometimes these things from a distance look like people. Drives me crazy. Either that or my eyes just don't adjust well in the dark. Anyway, so we didn't have to kill the vampire. I wonder if she had anything on her. I may have to do a quick save. I mean, I could always just kill her, I guess, but that wasn't my plan. What did... Oh, we fought gargoyles in here, and then she was just sitting here. Let's do a quick save. I just want to see if I can find out what she's got. Why is she here? Something that would be worth me checking out. She has leather armor. Okay, that's not worth killing her over if she's friendly, which she is. You can see from the NPC overhaul that she looks pretty good.
Still here.
Just like her, she's a this girl is one of the wenches that you rescue. In the immersive wenches, they give you a new slaver quest, and you go stop the slavers and rescue some of the wenches. And she's one of those, and they'll become your followers if you want them, you know, if you ask them to follow you. And I thought she was a good one, so let's see. So this is Undead Paradise. I don't think it's gonna respawn on me, but to be fair, sometimes things respawn on me that I don't expect, so it does happen. No, that gargoyle is still laying there dead, so I imagine we're safe. I could go run through the Ash Corner and the Draugr Corner and try to pick up all my loot, but I'm not going to. I think we're just going to leave. If I ever need to come back and do some of the other parts for fun, I'll do that, but right now, I'm going to let it slide. This is such a big dungeon. When you count all the parts, the dungeon itself, like this little bit out here, is not so big. It really looks nice with the graphics pack I have, though. I'm using Skeletor's graphics pack and the Vivid. What was it again? Vivid something. Vivid Landscapes. Anyway, and this looks pretty cool. And you can see the meanies down there. We killed some coming in, but overall it's not a bad looking bit of graphics. There's these are from some of the flower mod I showed you. What did I call it? What did she call it? I think it's a lady that does those. I think it's the Divine Flowers or Divine Texture Flowers, something like that. Tarshana does those, and it's nice. I like the flowers and the mushrooms you get from that. They're very, very colorful. So we're just gonna leave. I'm not gonna mess around. You know, they cleaned up all the dead bodies, didn't they? I don't see them laying around. Interesting. That's alright, though. I don't need all the loot. She probably has 78,000 gold. And these trees come from Gray's Dense Forest. And if you don't have that mod, your dungeon will not have these trees.
Still here.
And you'll actually be able to see a little better. But, I don't know, I kind of like the trees. It adds a little character. I don't know. It's just me.
I'm right behind you.
Anyway, I'm going to save here. And I'll repeat the mantra that if Skyrim or Oblivion is going to crash, it's going to crash going through a door. Meaning that the game wants to save when you get to the other side, but it doesn't save before you go through the door. And if the game crashes when you go through the door, you have to redo whatever you just did. In my case, it would have only been walking, but if you've ever gone through a big part of a dungeon and then you go through a door and the game crashed and then you have to redo all that again, you understand what I'm saying. So I got used to saving before I go through doors in Oblivion and in Skyrim. Because when Skyrim originally came out on the 360, that was an issue. Probably not so much now. Oh yeah, there's my horse. Okay, so quest time. What are we doing? I think we were working on the Winch's quest, actually. Oh wait, I don't know what we're doing. Hold on. I have clear out Gray Winter Watch, which is very near Whiterun. Well, you know what? I only came out here because of the questions that was. Okay. Now I want somebody to notice this. Forgotten Rivertomb says cleared. It says cleared. All right. Sif has not done all the sections of that Rivertomb. Not at all. I think there might be a little glitch with this dungeon because I had Crom and I spent hours and hours doing every piece and it never came up cleared for him. Now, for Sif, and it may be because for him I also probably did not kill that vampire. That may be why it didn't come up cleared for Crom. But then that doesn't make any sense either because for Sif it says it's cleared. But she has not cleared that at all. She only did, I went straight in and only did particular parts. I have not done anywhere near all of that place. Okay, so I'm going to make a point of mentioning this to, I think on YouTube they call themselves the Music Master or something. I'll try to remember to make a comment about that. But that is hilarious that it comes up cleared for her. Oh, pardon me, got a phone call. Alright, pardon me for that. I'm heating up my coffee, so I'll have to go get it in a second, but I'll just take the controller and all with me. Shouldn't be a problem. Anyway, I'm kind of flabbergasted by that on the screen. It says it's cleared, and yet I know that Sif has not done... I don't even know if she's done 25% of it. So, you know, maybe that just doesn't mean a lot. I don't know what to tell you. Now, she hasn't cleared that, but I know that that's full of vampires that are friendly to me, and I don't really bother to kill them. So I don't know what to say about some of this weirdness. Oh yeah, she has Lake... Why does she have Lakeview Manor? I don't remember, but somehow she has Lakeview Manor. That's probably the random start I did for her. She probably ended up at Lakeview Manor. Alright, so there's your home. If you wanted to see that, I gotta head this way anyway. Let's pop in there. Let her travel there while I grab my coffee. So hopefully I've not messed the sound up here. So it seems okay. So as long as the sound is good, I have wandered off though from the Xbox for the moment. I'm just grabbing my coffee.
I'm right behind you.
I don't know how sensitive this mic is. Hopefully it's not picking up like every little racket, but it doesn't usually. Matter of fact, at times it seems like it struggles to even hear me, and I'm right here with it stuck to my face. So,
I've got your back.
all right. So anyway, yes, she's got my back. That's good.
I'm right behind you.
And Sif just stuck her shield through her head, which was funny. So, if you haven't seen it, you could probably see it in some of my other streams, but since we're here... Now remember, I have the female mannequins, so all the mannequins look like Elisif. And she's the Elisif that is modded by my MC. She doesn't look like your vanilla Elisif. If I'm saying her name incorrectly, I'm sorry, but yeah. And obviously I've not put anything on any of these girls, it doesn't look like. But a lot of mannequins, a lot of display cases, a lot of these, and Skeletor's graphics pack makes these look really nice. The little shrines. I forgot what shrine I like to use with her. I don't know, I don't remember. Maybe I've been using the Debella shrine just for the... Oh, I don't know. I really don't remember. I don't think it matters. I don't think any of the shrines especially matter, persist.
Still here.
But then you have all these weapons plaques, which is great. And there's a mannequin here. She's just, a lot of times she's invisible. And I may, like I said, I may get rid of the female mannequin thing. We'll see. So the other thing I was talking about, you have to go through that mess there. But Nocturnal is down here. And this is the Nocturnal Shrine, which is great if you're playing an assassin or a thief and you've got your own Nocturnal Shrine at home, which is nice. And this room does look better since I put Skeletor's graphics pack in, and the little flowers. Look at that, the little flowers look better too. That's nice. So, hey, we have to take our bonuses, pluses, we have to take these good things where we can find them. I can't think of the right words right now. Anyway, so let's head back down here. Oh, was she hiding? Look at that. She's throwing stuff on the floor. She's being a slob. Alright, so, here's the big crafting as far as, you know, you have a place to put all your ingots and all this stuff, and you can, this is your forge, and you've got a bucket for the leather. Now watch this. This is with the graphics pack. This is, watch the lid of the barrel. Okay? That's small, but somehow fun and pleasing at the same time. It's a small thing, having that lid move, but it's nice. Let's see. Oh, she's here! Let's see. Oh, now here's a problem. And I can't get rid of this with her, even though some of the mods that used to cause this, I don't use them anymore. But you'll notice that she still has the face glitch. And she's got it pretty bad.
Distance with that magic.
Oh, hush. Anyway, so I don't know why she still has it. I got rid of the mods that I'm familiar with that cause that. There's really nothing else I can do at this point. I'm not that worried about it anyway. That's why she wears a hood. She's ugly. She's got that awful face glitch and it's scary to look at. So we just cover it up with a hood and move on. Let's see, those are fun. Let's get rid of this stuff. I must have too much stuff in my inventory. See how slow it is to sell? That usually means I am carrying way too much stuff. She will probably run out of money before I sell it all, but that's okay. We'll go up to White Run and sell there. Or I can actually go over to Riverwood. It's just across the river. That's true. There's a person in the inn we can sell to. I just have to watch that I don't sell any quest item because of that one mod, like I explained. You can sell your quest items, which is a bummer. It's kind of like, there's a staff you get at the end of the Mage's Guild quests, and it's not the staff of Shalador. It's the staff of Magnus, something like that. And unfortunately, you can sell that staff, or you can put that staff in a box or whatever, and you'll never have it again. I mean, unless you can find it. And yet you will need it for some of those little ongoing quests that you can go do, where you calmed a magical disturbance or something. I don't remember the exact. Oh well, I don't need the money, so yeah, just take it. We're gonna have to go sell somewhere else. But anyway, so there she is. Now here is this has got some storage. This is, I don't know why they do this, because you really don't use any of these things, but you could. A lot of storage. All these are chests. Lots of storage. There's a lot of chests over here. I'm probably kicking stuff around on the floor. I don't care. There's cooking here. Enchanting. More storage. And storage. And more storage. And alchemy, of course. And that mess, whatever that is, and I think that's probably
I'm
the
right
most
behind you.
important stuff. But I just like having all the mannequins. I may get rid of the female mannequins because I do have a couple of guys I like to play, and or I have at least one. I'm really enjoying playing Sif, and I have a guy that I want to play, and then I do have a couple. Like I have an assassin and a mage I'm trying to play. I don't know what's going to happen there. I really like the shield and the one-handed weapon thing. That's why I like playing Crom and Sif. But Crom's game, it may be too corrupted. I may have done too much craziness with it. You do have a bedroom up here. I didn't show you that. It's pretty simple. Spacious, but simple. It's got, again, lots of storage. Bed, and you got a couple more mannequins. I mean, it's not bad. And then over there, if you see that, hold on, maybe I can just check it to save us some running around time. Okay. So anyway, up here, you can run up here. You don't have to do the super jump thing. There's books and bookcases that you can put stuff in. There's these if you want to be able to see them, like I like. So like that. And anyway, that's pretty much it. It's a simple house, but it's pretty big, and it has a lot of storage and a lot of stuff, which I like. So there you go. So that's that. Now, so I'm having my coffee, which I heated up. I think I told you about that. I may have made it a little too hot, but that's okay. I actually would rather have it a little too hot than have it cold again, which cold just is not good. Okay. She appeared and disappeared. Did I hear a dragon? Ever since that one mod, I did hear a dragon. Hold on. Yep. Where's he at? Now, I don't know. Hold on, I gotta get Dragon Ren out. I don't know if he's one that will disarm me or not. You might get to see that firsthand, though. Oh, where's he at? Hello. Block him, he doesn't fight me quite as hard. Let's see if that brings him down. Come here, dude. Oh, he's almost dead already. He's weaker than the other guy I fought last time. Either that or Sif is just getting so much more powerful, it's ridiculous. Which I guess that's not impossible. Anyway, I'm glad we got him on this side of the river, away from Riverwood. People are always dying in Riverwood, it's so sad. So let's do a save here. Oh, I should charge my weapon. Okay, that was... That may go back to what I was talking about. I may actually need to... I may actually need to increase the difficulty here. This is... because that's pretty ridiculous. I did beat him pretty easy. That seemed almost back to like vanilla easy. And yet the last time I fought a dragon on Sif, it was pretty rough. It wasn't that easy at all. At least I don't think it was. Maybe I should go back and look at some of my videos, but I don't think it was that easy. So I'm not sure what's going on, but I may just have to go ahead and increase the difficulty of my game and take it from there. Wipe out on the water gods. Last time I came to Riverwood was on a different character, and there was a huge fight with Dremora and stuff. It was crazy. Alright, nothing going on tonight. Seems kind of quiet. But there's somebody in the inn I should be able to sell stuff to. If you notice a difference in the architecture and stuff, that's from Skeletor's Act. And you might also see some landscape difference in the mountains and different things. I think it really adds some nice touches. I would like to keep those going.
You keep your distance with that magic.
Oh my God.
Still here.
That girl scared me.
You keep
What?
your distance with that magic.
Who is she? Is she somebody I can sell to? Don't go anywhere if I can sell to you. Hold on. Oh, she is a merchant wench.
Would you mind dousing that magic?
Oh, hush. Nobody
look.
likes... I don't know what it is. Nobody likes my magic anymore. Anyway. Let's see. We'll keep that. We'll get rid of this stuff. We'll keep the hammers. We'll get rid of the sword. Still kind of slow. I think I still have too much inventory, but it's getting a little faster if you notice. It's really, the inventory system really gets slow if you have too much stuff. And I can carry everything because I have that cheat ring that basically lets me carry everything. Which these are all cheat rings, but they're basically just rings. They don't really do anything. Does it show the cheat ring up here that I'm wearing? Yeah, the carry weight one. That's the one that lets me carry basically everything. And I have this in case of emergency, but anymore I'm getting to the point I don't think it's really necessary at all. There used to be times where I would get into a situation with some of my mods where the game would be so hard I needed something like that, but I'm not running into that anymore. Oh, that was slow. Come on. Okay. She still has money. Wow. Good. Let's dump this stuff. I might be carrying too much crafting stuff. I may have to go. That's not a bad potion. Considering it does all three. I'm gonna sell it anyway though. I have my own potions that I use for everything. So. Well, that's ultimate well-being. That's even better. I'm still gonna sell them though. I have my own potion of water breathing. These potions pretty much do about everything I want. The water breathing, this restores health, stamina, and it cures all diseases. This regenerates my stamina and restores some stamina. This regenerates health. I can also use it for the invisibility, and it increases your light armor skill, which doesn't hurt anything, right? And then this does damage and paralyzes the target. If you get in a rough fight where you need it, you've got something solid there. You just have to get your alchemy up to 100, which I actually do that via the cheat room. What I do when I create a character now is I make all their crafting 100, but I reduce all their other skills to nothing so that they can level better and have a better leveling experience. But that may be why I'm too powerful at the low level, like where Sif is now. Maybe for low level stuff, maybe she's just too powerful. I don't know if I want to sell that book. I don't know where that came from. That one can be sold, but I'm going to keep it. It's just one. I've got some hateful notes, but they are not worth anything. We're keeping that grimoire. I don't remember exactly why. We keep that. Fade other. Target is invisible. this... I don't remember that being a real spell. I'll have to try that. Doors of Oblivion, that's a normal book, and I have read that, so I'm going to sell that. Here's some stuff. I have Azura's Star, really? And it's empty. Okay, I must have done that quest. I didn't remember doing that quest. Get rid of the scrap metal. You know what? I can get rid of a lot of this stuff. Let's just get rid of it. Get rid of the cave bear pelt. We can get rid of the chitin. I'm gonna keep all my soul gems. I really need to stop by my house and dump a bunch of them because I really shouldn't carry this many. It makes it too difficult. We don't need that. Just sell that. We can sell these. I have plenty of these. Yes, when I do that quest, I'll get that stuff back. It's fine. I can make those deliveries anytime. Let's sell this stuff so that we can move on. I'm gonna actually have to go in a minute though. Oh, I have the witch heads. Oh, okay. I will have to save those because those are quest items. The gold ore. Alright, so we'll save our soul gems. You can sell that. Save our soul gems again. Wow, I really do need. This is probably a part of my problem with my inventory. Is all these soul gems. So I will go get rid of them because I'm gonna have to sign off for a few minutes anyway. I have to go and check on something, and then I will come back. Huh? Oh, she only has 5 gold. Well, that's fine. Sell her one anyway. She can
Until
take
next
it.
time.
Yes, until next time. I don't know where your guard
Still
is,
here.
though. I thought your guard was back here. Oh, she's still standing there.
You keep your distance with that magic.
Oh, and she's fussy, too. Let's go in here and finish selling. I have Ashara's merchants in the inns. So in most inns,
I've got
there
your
is a
back.
woman. Her name starts with X. It's like Xenia or
Welcome.
Xenia.
Let me know if you want anything.
Oh,
I think I got a
snap.
clean mug around here somewhere.
The ale is going.
Okay.
I've got your back.
I don't know what.
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after.
Still here.
Just make sure we get a fresh
I don't know
batch.
what's causing that.
Would you mind dousing that magic?
Okay. I don't know what's causing
I'm right
that. That's
behind you.
a weird graphic anomaly. Yeah, I'm right. I'm gonna have to go. Anyway, I'll try to finish selling and cleaning up my inventory. Okay. I don't know where that graphic anomaly is coming from. It may actually be coming from the graphics pack and stuff. Because I've never seen this before. And oh, there's that
I've got
there's
your
that
back.
girl, the Xenia girl. And this is
That spell looks dangerous.
the first
Keep your
time
distance.
I've run into
That
that.
spell looks dangerous. Take a look.
So anyway, I've got to go check on that. I'm going to sign off of here. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.